You can do this. Whatever the thing is in your heart that you want to do but you're afraid, just hold on to these 4 things and know that you can do anything. Imposter syndrome is the inability to believe that what you've achieved is something that you've actually earned. So you attribute it to luck, or being in the right place at the right time, or someone taking pity on you, and you're not taking ownership and saying that I achieved this thing because I deserve to. Stay tuned to hear about the 4 ways that I use to manage my own imposter syndrome. Way number 1. Accept yourself. I've been struggling with imposter syndrome for as long as I can remember, and it's only when I started making peace with who I am, what I really can and cannot do, and accepting every part of myself, what I look like, what I speak like, how I do this funny thing with my mouth when I talk. It's only when I've actually looked at myself and said, you know what, that's okay. You're okay. You are okay exactly the way that you are. I've also always felt like I needed to do stuff, I needed to achieve, I needed to be a good girl, I needed to get good grades, I needed to do stuff to be worthy of love and acceptance. And that's not true. Just being who you are and being alive and being a person makes you worthy of love and acceptance, exactly the way that you are. You don't have to change. In fact, if anything, you should become more you. So society has made us believe we have to be more of this and more of that, less of this and less of that, and you have to be thin and you have to be funny and you have to be charming and you have to be, in love with certain things, and they're all lies. We've been told what you should and should not be. So if anything, dial back on that and find out truly what you are in yourself and what you like, outside of what society tells you to like. And when you get back to that core of who that person is and what that person is, then you hold on to that, because that's the true you, and that is worthy of love always, without you having to do something. Number two sounds terrible. The second thing is to get a positivity bias. We are evolutionarily evolved to only see negative things, to pay attention to the bad things, the potential things that could be harmful for us. And that makes us remember the negative things, the embarrassing moments, the times where we have failed. We remember those a lot better than the times where we succeeded and we did well and people praised us and we looked amazing. And we don't remember those things, we remember all the bad things. We need to flip that around. When you think about your life and you think about what you're doing, notice the times where you were amazing, where everything just happened and it was just so easy and you looked amazing and you acted brilliantly, and where you succeeded, where you got praise, where everything just went your way. Just focusing on those will already make you feel like you can succeed. You can, do this thing. The third thing is to stack the deck in your favor. The people we surround ourselves with have got a big influence on how we see ourselves. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are building you up, that are doing well themselves? Are they people that you're proud to be around? Are they people that you admire and respect? Or are they people that, always see the worst in life, or that bring you down, or that, say offhanded things to make you feel bad? Stack the deck in your favor by surrounding yourself with people that build you up. Put yourself in situations where you can succeed. Look for the things that you're really good at and find ways to do more of it. People do a lot better when they play to their strengths. The last thing is to acknowledge and admit to yourself that sometimes you are going to have to do it afraid. You're going to have to do it until you are not afraid anymore. If you have an opportunity to speak in front of a large audience, or to make a YouTube video, or to do anything that's great, you might feel afraid, but do it afraid. Just do it. Do it even though you're afraid. To help you to do it afraid, I want you to think of two things. The first is that the feeling of nervousness and the feeling of excitement feels the same in your body. So it's kind of a bit of a tension in your chest and a bit of a rush, and they feel the same. What changes is the way that we label them. So when you feel nervous, just tell yourself you feel excited. It's the way that you think about what you're feeling that's going to make the difference. So tell yourself you're feeling excited. The second thing is, we are always worried about making mistakes or being judged or what other people would say. And to that I say that you are 1,000,000 times better off than someone who's not doing what you're trying to do. And you will never be criticized by someone who's doing more than what you're doing. So if you do put yourself out there and you do go for that position or for that promotion, or you do go and do that talk, or you do that video, if you do take that leap and do the thing that you were afraid to do, and you do get criticized for it, just know in your heart that that person is doing less than you, and they're probably pretty miserable themselves. You can do this. Whatever the thing is in your heart that you want to do, but you're afraid, you feel like you're not good enough, you feel like you don't deserve to do something, you don't deserve to be there, just hold on to these 4 things and know that you can do anything. Thanks guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more.